active persons, yes.
Oh, okay. I'm so glad that I'm not by myself. I'm
Not
so
alone.
glad. Okay,
It's
okay.
even with me as well.
Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, nice. Nah, I feel much better about myself. Much better. You do personal and business. So personal
That's correct.
financing advising and business financial advising.
That's correct.
How do they vary? How vast do they vary from personal and to business, or they don't vary at all?
Well, actually, they do vary
Okay.
because with a personal, you have to take things into consideration like your personal life with your spouse and your children and so forth. You have to budget, you have to accumulate, you have to set aside for them. Whereas with your business is just really to take care of your business expenses, and it shouldn't be anything to interfere with your personal life. You understand? Because as a business person, what you want to do is you want to pay to your personal budget and not use the business income for yourself.
Right, makes sense. Right, right. How important is it? How important really is it to have a financial advisor in your life on the whole?
Well, it's actually very important because most persons they think that they can manage on their own, and
That's me. That's me. I raise my hand. I admit.
And a lot of them do get through on their own. They do manage, but they tend to make mistakes along the way and learn from their mistakes. Whereas if you have a financial advisor by your side, we could better be able to advise you and tell you, hey, listen, by doing that you're making a mistake. You could learn from us. We give you the proper advice, the proper avenues to take to get from point A to point B.
Right.
Right. Without these stumbling blocks.
Oh. Well, this is for first link business. So not first link business, financial advising. Yes. Right. Now, how do we get in contact with you?
Well, my contact numbers are 718-2205, or you could reach me at 652-5099. That's my office number as well, extension 294. Right. Other than that, you could also reach me at my personal email. It's junior_r12@hotmail.com.
All right. Okay. Now, run me through the basics now from the meeting point of meeting you, Mr. Ramsingh. How do we take it from there? Do I tell you, all right, this is my monthly income. I want to open a business, but I don't have the necessary financial backing. Do you take me from that step where I have the idea and advise me?
Yeah, I could. What we do is that when I meet with you, we sit and we go through basically your entire portfolio. We go through as to where you are now, where you wanna be. After that, now I will then do some research. I'm gathering all the information from you. Like our first interviews where I gather the information, and then from there now, I'm going to go and do my research and put together my recommendations. After that, now I'm going to come back to you at another meeting and present my recommendations. Now, there are particular products that I might not be able to actually sell to you because some products you need to be licensed by the relative associations to sell those products. So I won't be able to actually sell those products to you, but I can recommend to you to go down the different avenues, and I could probably put you on to a few persons too because I have a large network of persons that we deal with as well. So by doing that, I send you in the right direction as to where you want to go. You understand? After that, now, if you should decide to take my recommendations, then we implement the plan and we start the process from there.
Oh, okay.
Simple things like setting up a business. A lot of persons don't know. They don't have a clue as to how to start a business, or how to go about even registering a company or things like that. I can help you with that. I can provide you necessary documents, show you the necessary places to go through the Ministry of Legal Affairs and so forth, and get your business actually set up and registered and everything like that.
Oh, so you literally take me from the birth stage to the planning stage to when we be able to land on our feet.
That's correct.
These services you provide, would you suggest that after you walk me through this process and this journey, do we say, okay, thank you so much, Mr. Ramsingh, it was great, thank you for setting me up, or should I always keep you part of helping me along.
Well, the proper role of the financial advisor is to be with you throughout your lifetime and the life of your business.
Okay.
Right? Now, if your financial advisor is not doing a proper job and not keeping in contact with you, then it shows that he would have set you up and then leave you on your own there.
Right.
But it's really my duty to stay with you. I mean, because as a business person, you might be so busy, you might be meeting how many different people on a daily basis. You might not always have time to touch base with me and say, well, hey, Junior, I need X, Y, Z, I need some help on ABC, or as the case might be.
Right.
But it's my job to be there with you, at least to touch base with you at least once every 6 months to see how your plan is changing and how you are progressing on the plan that we initially set up for you.
Oh, okay. So this is something that I should always have you around.
That's correct.
I shouldn't just like, oh, okay, I'm good now. Yes, I know how to budget now. Okay, thank you so much, young one. I'll invite you for Christmas time sometime. No, I should keep you right throughout the year and how long it takes.
That's correct.
Okay. For all those that want to, for the businesses that have tried it on their own, do you also start out from established businesses as well that never really had the idea of getting a financial advisor?
Well, actually, yes, we do, because what happened is that you would have the established business person who probably would have started off selling in the market,
Right.
and they would have grown their business over the time, and they would have stuck to their old ways because that's what they knew and that's what they kept to. But now that their business has grown and it's become so large, they will need some help to put in certain things in place, right? Because like with a business, the business needs a lot of different financial products to really help it move from one place to the other. Because simple things like if, let me say, you own a restaurant,
Right.
what most people don't know is that what is very prevalent now is public liability insurance.
Okay.
So should, let's say, I have a restaurant, you walk into my restaurant and you slip and you fall,
Right.
I am not responsible for your damages because you're on my premises.
Oh.
Right? So
Okay.
if it is that now the business does not have public liability insurance, the owner will now have to fit the cost of the injuries and
right.
so forth.
And the medical bills and medical expenses.
Exactly. So something as simple as that most people don't take into consideration.
Wow.
But we need to be aware because, I mean, in Trinidad, everybody is becoming a little more litigious these days.
Right.
So these are things that we need to actually talk to our clients about and put these things in place.
Right. Oh, interesting. Well, I did not know that. You learn something every Monday on this program. Every Monday. So we're starting off. We have the business. Let me set up a scenario. I do crafts, and I make chains out of beach seashells, and I want to export them, but I want to have a business. I want to have a location and whatnot. What would you suggest?
When you say what would I suggest?
Would you suggest that maybe you should take it slow, or would you watch the market and see if there's a demand for my...
Well, definitely. Obviously, when you're setting up a business, you're going to have to do your market research and make sure that you have a demand for your product. Now, I mean, if it is you're doing it for a couple of years now and you know that's all right, over the period of time, your sales has been increasing and you are getting a higher demand for the product, then by all means, yes, I will advise that we set up if you want to set up a particular location, because like with your craft business might be somewhere closer to where more tourist oriented, so
Right.
it would be like a beach, close to the beach or something like that. So yes, we want to set up a location, and then obviously you're setting up, you might want to hire employees, you're going to want to have to, when you set up your location as well, so you're going to have to insure your stock.
Right.
Because you don't want that, God forbid, somebody break in your place and
Right.
take
And
it.
thief all my seashells.
Yeah.
Right.
Or simple thing as a fire.
Right.
You understand? So then you're out of pocket, you put out the invested capital and everything is gone, destroyed. So you want to make sure you have those things in place. And we work from there. And if you want to export, we put the different, you have to get different things in place. So you want to know where you want to export to, you have to make your contacts, so things like that,
Wow. I mean, literally what I'm understanding is that you will literally try to cover all the bases of what could happen and trying to put procedures and measures in place.
That's correct.
Before anything happens. So I may not be thinking that far, but you'll bring it to my attention.
That's correct, yeah.
And you will advise me in all the right ways to go. Well, and for the personal aspect, I'm an employee, and let's say I have multiple jobs, and I would need to have some sort of financial understanding on how to budget. Do you offer those services as well
Yes.
to the personal
Yes.
aspect?
That's correct.
All right, and with a personal aspect, it's different because you have family.
That's correct. So definitely you want to take care. Obviously, you're taking care of your living expenses and so forth, and then you want to put aside. You have to. Most people don't plan for your retirement. You have to plan for your retirement.
Right.
You have to think about if you have a family. God forbid should something happen to you.
Right.
What would happen to your family? So you have to take that into consideration as well too. And then you also want to put into this your future savings and so forth. Because I mean, obviously you don't want to drive the same car for the rest of your life.
Right.
You
Yes.
want to buy a car. You want to upgrade your property. You want to increase and so forth. So yeah, different things comes into play, and we put a proper plan in place for you to show you how to allocate and we move forward.
I'm learning so much. We will be right back when we come. This is Building a Legacy. Remember, the phone lines are open 6284103. That's 6284103. And all your questions are welcome. This is a nice show. Building a Legacy, part of Entrepreneur Life GT and 103 FM. We'll be right back after these.